Hello, welcome back to the Real Football Zone and to a weekend review, reviewing all of the Premier League action we've seen this past weekend, starting off with Crystal Palace 2, Manchester City 2, and chaotic first few minutes saw Palace take the lead through Munoz, Haaland then equalised before Palace took the lead again and Rico Lewis equalised. He was later sent off though in the 84th minute, Man City in the end couldn't find a winner, and after kind of getting back on track against Forest last time out, they've been hugely disappointed they didn't back up here, dominated lots of the game, but in the end a great point for Palace. But moving on into Brentford 4, Newcastle 2, another team that would be disappointed they couldn't back up. A really good result on Tuesday would be Newcastle. Defeated 4-2 by Brentford, and Bumo gave them the lead. Isaac then equalised before Whistler scored, Barnes equalised, but then 2 goals in the second half from Collins and a late goal from Sade made it 4-2. And in the end, I'd say it's quite an evenly match game. Just Brentford probably had more shots on goal, and in the end that pressure counted, gave Brentford the win, and they'll be absolutely delighted with that. Moving on then to Villa, and they defeated Southampton. It was only Barney scoring on a 1-0. Duran in the 24th minute. Maybe you'd expected it to be a bit more comfortable, but in the end Villa did dominate lots of the game, created more chances. Southampton had slightly more possession as you'd expect from Russell Martin too, but in the end didn't do a whole lot with it, and a comfortable win for Villa in the end. I think they're starting to regain some form. There are a few good results this week, but for Southampton still struggling, and the pressure just grows ever more on Russell Martin, doesn't it? But moving on into a great result for Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford, and it was 3-2 to them. Milinkovic gave them the lead early on before Hodgland made it 1-1. Gibbs White and Chris Wood made it 3-1. Bruno Fernandes made it 3-2 in the 61st minute. Manchester United pushed, bringing the likes of Mount and Xerxes, but in the end they couldn't get the equaliser. And Forest were clinical, took their chances. Manchester United kind of dominated the game, but in the end it didn't count for nothing because they scored 2 goals and Nottingham Forest scored 3. Another really disappointing home defeat for new manager Ruben Amorim to contend with. But moving on into Leicester 2, Brighton 2 at the King Power, and it's Tariq Lamptey who gave Brighton the lead in the 37th minute, before in the 79th minute it was Minter who scored, but then Vardy and Bobby Reid 86th and 91st minute giving Leicester a point, and that would be great for Leicester. I think a real confidence booster for them, really, and I think they need to take that momentum now. I think Ruud van Nistelrooy, to start off with, he's done a pretty good job. He'll be pretty pleased with it, but he'll definitely be wanting more from his players. But I think this was a good starting point. Moving on then to Bournemouth, and they picked up another great result. This time the momentum really continuing at the moment under Antonio Raiola. He's just continuing to pick up results. A 2-1 win against 2-1 win against Ipswich, Ipswich went ahead, and they had the lead till in the 87th minute when Unai scored and Otava got a late winner, and heartbreaking for Ipswich. Gave the best, but I think Bournemouth's quality just shone through. But Ipswich just can't really be dropping points from that scenario to be wanting to stay out really. But moving on into Fulham 1, Arsenal 1 at Craven Cottage, and it was Jimenez in the 11th minute who gave Fulham the lead before Saliba in the 52nd minute levelled things up for Arsenal. Saliba coming a bit of a goal machine for no set pieces, but Arsenal will be wondering how they didn't win this game. A game that they really had to win, and they'll be absolutely devastated if they didn't win it. Fulham didn't really offer much, but they defended resolutely and in the end got their reward. But disappointing result for Arsenal. But moving on into a crazy game at Tottenham, Tottenham 3, Chelsea 4. Tottenham took a 2-0 lead before Sancho, Palmer from the spot, and Enzo Fernandez turned around. Palmer then killed the game off in the 84th minute, or seemingly did, because Son got a late goal. Gave Chelsea a few minutes to be scared of, but in the end they saw it out. A great win for Chelsea, great comeback, showed the fighting spirit in that squad. I'm not sure they would have won it in previous years, but the problems mount up for Tottenham. They're really bad run of form now, and you can't be losing 2-goal leads at home to your rivals like Chelsea. But moving on into West Ham 2, Wolves 1 at the London Stadium, and Souček in the 54th minute who gave West Ham the lead. Kudos had a goal this time in the 60th minute, and then Doherty in the 69th minute made it 1-1 before Jarrod Bowen just a few minutes after that in the 72nd minute made it 2-1 to West Ham, and in the end West Ham held on. A great result for them. They'll be absolutely delighted with that, I think eases the pressure somewhat on Lopetegui, but Gary O'Neill pretty much done now, we feel. But moving on into the Champions League action coming in this weekend, and some really big matches coming up, including Juventus against Man City, one I'm really looking forward to, and it'll be interesting because Man City need a result here, otherwise they are going to be in danger of getting knocked out. But Juventus is a tough way to go, especially in their form. And then when you look at the other games for the British clubs, Arsenal at home to Monaco, you'll definitely fancy them at home. I think Arsenal, RB Leipzig is always going to be a tough game for Villa. I think they're in a good position to qualify, so maybe they could take a point from that. And Liverpool against Girona, obviously a City-owned team, but I think Liverpool should really have the quality to overcome a team like Girona, no disrespect to them intended. And then Manchester United in the Europa League, coming up against Pleasant. I'm not even sure who Pleasant are, in all fairness. Again, you definitely expect Manchester United to win there. And then, of course, Chelsea in the Conference League, probably playing some random team that none of us have ever heard of. But a game I'm really looking forward to is Rangers against Tottenham. A game that, Tottenham should fancy their chances, but Rangers, obviously, Ange Postecoglou with his Celtic links, they'll definitely be getting behind their team and creating a really interesting atmosphere. But, it should be a good one, and a match I'm really looking forward to watching.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe for our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.